Welcome, beautiful soul, to day 4 of our EFT session focused on releasing money blocks and embracing abundance. Before we begin tapping today, we are diving into rewriting your money stories. And this is the reason why we feel lack. So this is going to be interesting. So what I suggest is to grab pen and paper and make some note of this because you really want to have a deeper thought. If journaling is not one of your to-go, technique, what I suggest is call up a friend, someone who can have that neutral and non-judgmental, aura with you, and just take down this question and just have a genuine conversation with your friends. I feel that when I connected with my friends and we talk about, this spiritual stuff and all these things that we actually, need to talk about every single day, we always have an enlightenment. We always have a moment of, wow, okay, this, I never seen that. So if you're not one of writing, have a chat about it, but also choose the people you want to talk to. You can't really go to your family members or to your partner that you may, see they have a lot of limiting beliefs about this, and opening a conversation knowing that you may be met with defense mechanism or even attacked, or even just like, oh yeah, whatever. You want to have this conversation with someone who really cares for it. Okay, I can really tune in. So remember the list that you made on the top 10 reasons you don't have what you want in your life that we did previously in the previous days. Exactly, like everything builds up upon the next. So if you haven't, rewatch day 1 and 2 because that's what we talk about this list. So I want you to understand your thought forms to continue manifest more and more abundance into reality, because once we identify, as the first step is to identify your limiting beliefs, identify that old story that you keep telling yourself. Well, I was raised in this condition, and so I need to know better. I want you to understand that the person you are right here, right now, is not the person that you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and you definitely are not a child. So despite of everything that you have experienced in your life, where you still feel maybe there is still some trauma or some heavy feelings about it, you can change it because now you are a different person. You are the power of creator of your existence. You can choose right here, right now, to tune into a whole new different frequency. Okay. And I want you to have open heart and open mind to reach over to that story that you have been telling yourself. The reason why you can't have money, the reason why you don't have, at the end of the day, is always the same things, right? It's always time. I don't have time. I'm a mom. I have 4 kids. I have to do this. I have to do that. I don't have time. Okay. The second one is about the space. I don't have a physical space where to work. I don't have an energy space where I can really tune in with my mind. I don't have a clean, positive space. Sometimes our homes are very negative spaces energetically. There is so much, mental stress and criticism and maybe chaos, and we can't really even think. And the third one, it's about really, really tuning to the money you already have, because you may say, oh, I don't have enough money, because you need to invest money to make money. That was like one limiting belief that come from my father's side. You need to have money to invest the money and to pay for things. You need to have money, and so you need money to make money, and it doesn't really work. And then he was always saying, oh, money doesn't grow on tree, but they actually are, because they're paper. Not anymore. They're more plastic or like more virtual things, but they used to be paper. So technically they are growing. So I want you to realize that the first story that you have to rewrite about money that is limited is that money is printed every day. Money is destroyed every day. Money is made every day. Money is just a tool that we have agreed upon as a society to use to exchange for what we desire and what we want. And so it's about the energy quality of the emotion that we have when we exchange, and let's circulate the money for what we want and what we need, or when we don't exchange for what we want and when we don't exchange for what we need. This is where you have to tune in. And so pick one area of your life, whether it's health, wealth, or relationship, and write a new statement. And whenever you're, reaching down to your pocket, have this well, to your phone, because most of us pay with card or phone right now, is about understanding this. When you go to exchange your money for something else that you want and desire, there you have to pay attention of your emotion. We are so automatic in the like beep 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 beep. We don't even thinking about it. But if you stop for a moment, take the extra 3 seconds, and it's gonna tell you off. And if they tell you off, who cares? You're paying. You have the right to have the space and time to think about what you're doing. Okay, you can just stop and say, okay, before I tap in my phone, I joyfully and gratefully exchange my money for food, exchange my money for clothes, exchange my money for nappies. I don't like anything that is going on and you're exchanging your money for. You want to stop and be grateful that you have this money to exchange it. You want to tap in into a positive energy because this is what being propelled into your universe. If you pay and you straight away think, so this is what we do, so I'm calling you out, ladies, like, oh, so expensive. Oh, so much money. Or the opposite, which is like a toxic positivity is like, oh, so many discounts. Oh, thank God, because otherwise it would be bad, right? If it would have been more. No, and that's all limiting belief. Those are all about scarcity. That's all about lack. Okay. It's not about being grateful because you found the discount is really about, oh, I haven't had to pay more for what I wanted instead of being grateful to have it no matter what the price, because you have the means to exchange, this tool to get what you want. And especially pay attention on when you are not exchanging your money for what you want and what you need. Sometimes we don't buy the things that we need because we don't feel they are a priority. Are you a priority? Hell yeah, you are a priority. Without you, well, nothing else runs around this house, does it? So if you're not prioritizing your health, your care, then I suggest you start there. And if you feel guilty, that guilt, that shame, that maybe anger, that's the emotion you want to rewrite. And you're right in the exact same opposite way. It's like if you feel guilty for paying something for that you want or that you need, like you need moisturizers nowadays, you need some protection, you maybe want an eyelashes, you want to have maybe hair done, whatever that is. And if you feel guilty about it, if you feel like you shouldn't do it, but you kind of really need it and you really want it and whatever, that tug of war that is going on inside, once you like click and you pay, that's the same tug of war you are calling in. So tune in, make time, make space, reconnect. I joyfully and gratefully exchange my money for what I want because I deserve it, because I fucking love myself and I am amazing and I work so hard and this is what I need and this is what I want and I love it. Thank you, me, for doing the work that I need to be doing. Thank you, me, for taking care of other people's life and business. I now exchange my money for this. It's a whole different. So today, in our EFT session, we are going to address these limiting beliefs and emotion, okay, surrounding wealth and abundance. Let's get started. So, parate to a point. Even though I'm scared to believe things could be different, even though I struggle to believe that my life could be different. Eyebrows. Even though no one else believes I can change my life. Side of the eyes. Even though I have a hard time holding on to the vision of my dreams. In that eye. Even though I see no evidence that my dreams are coming true and I'm frustrated. In their nose. Even though my dreams and my current reality don't match up. Chin. I now trust my thoughts create my reality. Collarbone. I know that simply by keeping my energy and attention focused, on exactly what I want, my reality will change for the better. Underarm, it is impossible not to feel excited for the future. I'm excited to live my dream life now. Liver, I relax, knowing that I am on my way. I am on my way to creating exactly what I want. Let's take a pause. Again, pay attention to wherever you felt there is disconnection. And let's dive in again with a positive affirmation with all of that. Date ciò poi. Even though I'm scared to believe things could be different, I am adventurous and I follow my gut and I follow my intuition. Head. Even though I struggle to believe that my life could be different, I choose to believe that I deserve to live the best life. Sometimes when you tap, you may feel some like energy kind of moving. I always suggest like to shake it off so you cannot help it moving. Sometimes it's the head or whatever, so just shake it off if it happens, yeah? So let's do this one more time. Even though I struggle to believe that my life could be different, I choose to believe that I deserve to live my best life. Eyebrows. Even though no one else believes I can change my life, I'm changing my life right now with ease. Eyebrows. Even though no one else believes I can change my life, what matter is I believe I can change my life. I am capable of changing my life whenever I want. Under eyes, even though I have a hard time holding on to the vision of my dreams, I have unwavering confidence in myself. Let's say that another time. I have unwavering confidence in myself. I trust myself. Under nose, even though I see no evidence that my dreams are coming true and I am frustrated, I see and trust that my dreams are coming true and I'm joyful. Under nose, chin, under mouth, chin. Even though my dreams and my current reality don't match up, I'm one step closer to live my dream life. Collarbone. I now trust my thoughts to create my reality. And I choose a reality that match up my dreams. And I love it. Still on the collarbone. I know that simply by keeping my energy and attention focused on what I want, my reality will change accordingly. Underarm. It's impossible for me not to manifest my dreams. If I can think it, I can make it. I can live it. And I'm so grateful. Liver point. I relax, knowing that I am on my way. I relax, knowing that I am on my way. I'm on my way to creating exactly what I want. And so it is. Circle your hands above your head, inhaling, closing the palms together into pray, bring into heart and bow in gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a good session over there. Remember, keep repeating this because the repetition allows for further exploration and processing of all the emotion deeper level of healing and transformation. And again, congratulations on completing your day 4. Now that we have addressed all these limiting beliefs, I want you to really talk about it and rewrite them, because do not just end it here and then just go on with your day. Just bring this into your day, becoming like a little reporter, and tell what you have discovered, what you have experienced, what you have felt, and ask people for their experience about the same matter. And that really unites us and it keeps this sense of community within this journey, because when we nurture a sense of self and our connection with abundance and the connection that other people around us have with abundance, together we rise. Together we rise. So I want you to understand that the 5 people you spend the most time with, that level of abundance matches yours. And so if you raise your level of abundance around these 5 people, you want to raise their own as well by communication and sharing things. Okay? Pay attention to the words you're using. Cultivate a mindset of abundance. Always, always start with being grateful with what you already have, so more can come. Okay? And trust in this process and trust in yourself. Until next time, remember to walk in alignment with your highest version and vision of abundance. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.